So yes, PlayStation Classic. I think that the build quality on this thing's really nice. I like the touch of having the error message pop up when you hit the open button. But right off the bat, I noticed that holding this controller does not feel right. And when you get your hands on, like, I haven't played PlayStation all that much in my life, but I picked up this controller and it was like, dude, this does not feel right. And I handed it to Steph and she was like, no, this doesn't feel right. So I went and grabbed in her PS1 controller, and you could tell the plastic is not the same. The plastic on this is cheaper and it's lighter, and it's still functional, perfectly functional, but it doesn't feel as good, and that's a real disappointment. The other things, like, a lot has been said about the game lineup, where it doesn't necessarily have all the games you would want, like your Crash Bandicoots, your Spyros, your Gran Turismos. Like, there's Tomb Raiders. You're not going to please everybody with the lineup of games if you're only going to get 20 games on it, but this feels like a disappointment pretty much any way you slice it. And the biggest part is that half the games are running in PAL mode, and so, like, Grand Theft Auto runs a little slower. It's kind of annoying. You can still play it. But Tekken and Toshinden with that slowdown is unplayable. Like, don't even bother. And so there's still a couple great games on here, like Final Fantasy VII's on here, Metal Gear's on here. It may not be the best experience. Like, you can buy the updated versions on the Switch and on other platforms. So even for those, like, this isn't necessarily the best way to get them. And even at $30, it kind of feels a bit like a disappointment. Like a bit of a disappointment to me. Probably still worth it in the end. Like, $30, I'm still getting a couple great games. I enjoyed Mr. Driller. Rayman looks gorgeous on it. But yeah, there's my quick rundown on the PlayStation Classic.